Let's hook it now. Crab's eye. Also ring stitch. Go around twice and take it off. Draw out the coil through which the crochet hook is inserted into the center. Now it's inside this coil, we hook 6 short pins. First hook a standing pin. Then hook 6 short pins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 short needles. When you're done, lengthen the coil. Let me tidy it up. Take this thread. Take the moving coil. Finally, pull the end of the thread tight. The second loop here is to change the white wire and cut the wire first. Put in white line. The crochet hook is inserted directly into the 2 coils. These 2 coils on the short needle. Bring the white line out. Then hook a lead over the first short pin. Press down the thread and draw it out. Hook a lead. And hook a standing pin. And then we pull this white wire tight. Put this black wire, even this thread we cut, pull it out. Tensioning. Second circle, be in. 2 pins are hooked into each pin. It's an extra pin that hooks 6 short pins. There are 12 short needles in total. Follow this pattern to complete the circle. Twelve short needles. When you're done, make a third loop. The third circle again hooks 12 short pins. It is to hook a short stitch on top of each short stitch. Pull it in first. Hook a standing pin, then hook 1 on each of the short pins. Short needle. There are 12 short hooks in total. Everyone completes the circle on their own. And then we plug in the wire for the main body of the crab. Same as the white wire that was just plugged in, start by wrapping the orange thread around your hand. And then you stretch this coil, insert the crochet hook into these 2 on this coil. Above coil. And then pull the orange wire through. Hook another lead. Hook a standing pin. And then you take the orange line and you take the white line. Both tension. A hook stitch that does not add or subtract. Hook 12 short stitches. That's the control. The 4th and 5th turns are both 12 short pins. Self-completion below, the 4th and 5th laps. At the end of the hook after we pull out, leave the end of the thread long. We can cut the white thread a little shorter. Tuck in a little cotton. What about these eyes? Let's hook 2. Now let's do the nerve antennae of the eye wire. It's bent like this. This is aluminum wire with a core. Let's clamp it down a little bit, but it's so convenient. I'm using a little double-sided tape here. This will make it a little easier. And then pour it on top of this aluminum wire. Let's go around evenly. Keep going around evenly like this. I'm not going to do it all here. This part of the red line is about 4 centimeters. Then we apply a little glue. Shear. Let's do the same thing with the second one, stroking. Let's just tweeze this. Explain, bend over. Sew the thread in with a pin. Let's take this. You go through it 1 stitch at a time. Put the lady inside. Go right through this needle. Needle by needle. And then pull tight. Run it through this needle. The first round is a stitch by stitch and then the back is just against the seam. After sewing, we put this thread on top of the needle eye next to it, tie a knot, and then you hide the thread inside the eyeball. Come through this way. Just cut this wire. In the same way we make a pair of eyeballs. Now we'll suture the eyeball around. Super body. 123. The position of the third and fourth laps. Find 2 symmetric points. Put a thread through the middle of this eye. Go through here, put it on this pin. The position of the third and fourth laps will be pinned to it. Bring in. Wear out. Pull it in and pull it in. So he's completely pulled into this. The ball of thread has gone inside. Do the same thing. We'll do another one. This one is also fixed inside. And pull it tight and pull it in. And then we pull it in. We knotted the 2 wires. This extra bit of wire we can plug into this. If you think this cotton is short, I can still squeeze in a little bit more. And then we're going to tighten the mouth. The remaining 6 needles along this one needle point, let's just pick the top thread, which is the outer half stitch. Just pick the top thread and then you go in that way. Finally, pull it tight. Then hide the thread inside and cut it. Go around a few more times and hide the thread inside. Just cut it. Take out the black wire and hook the crab's mouth, but because of the black wire, it is inconvenient to see the needle. Let's do that with the yellow line. Winding. Pinch the line to cut. Crochet work up by pressing down and then pinch. Wrap the wire and hook out. Tensioning. Now start with 9 braids. 123. 45. 678 9. Now we can clearly see the V's. The glyph represents a braid needle. This coil of crochet doesn't count. This is needle 9, this is needle 8 on the reciprocal. The second and eighth stitch is inside the eye, we insert the crochet hook. The crochet hook now has a thread on this side, there are 2 wires on this side. Insert the crochet hook and then wrap it out. Pull the wire through both coils at once, which is to complete a short stitch. Insert crochet. Wrap the wire and hook it out. 2 short pins, a total of 8 short stitches. Hook a short pin over each braid pin, keep ticking until the last one. After the last short stitch, then hook a braid needle. Flip it over and flip the fabric over. When I flip it over, we hook a short pin of the reducer into the pin. Draw out, insert the next short needle, draw out. Wrap the wire and hook out. So you hook a short pin. Then hook a short needle. The reduction of a needle. Hook a short pin. Finally, hook a reduction pin of a short pin. The line is pulled through 3 lines at once. Cut the line, leave long thread 4. For suturing, pull the thread through and tighten a curved mouth. So we're done.